recording. Yay, yay, yay. Glad you guys are on. Oh my gosh, my three favorite people tonight. All right, we got some training to do. I got my bag here. Did y'all bring your bag? Your closing bag? Okay, well,
I've got my bag, but it's a mess because I used
that's
it.
okay. That's okay. I want it to be a mess. That means you're using it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of go through what I use and my closing sheet, which is a hot mess. But it confusion and they just kind of look at it and go, okay, forget that. I just want that pocket, that pocket, that pocket, and that pocket. I go, okay. So one of the big things they did at seminar this year was they did a lot of training on selling and selling primarily sets, going back to selling sets and selling the roll-up bag. So the more of these you have put together with different options, the smarter you are, the better your opening and closing is going to be. This is my favorite bag. It is the satin up here. So it's satin hands, satin lips, and I show them this. The Clinical Solutions, the microdermabrasion with the oil-free eye makeup remover, and either the Time-Wise Miracle Set or the Repair Set.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to tell you guys that the Repair Set doesn't sit up very well on its own. You see how it does? But if you get one of these little doohickeys that bends, it sits up beautifully and they can see it. Okay. And it is a beautiful set to look at. So as I'm talking about the different skincare sets in my opening of all my parties, I say, you know, most people are going to use the Miracle Set. A few of you might be a little bit more interesting age if you're over the age of 40, and usually almost everyone there is. Okay. I say then you're going to want to look at our facelift in a box, basically, is what this is. And then your supplements in order of how important they are. I believe and then this is when I fill it off. I believe the microdermabrasion set is extremely important, and the oil-free eye makeup remover is extremely important because you need to loosen your eye makeup with something that's going to be gentle on your eyes and condition the eyelashes and the eye area. And the microdermabrasion is for everything except for the eye area. You use that twice a week. We'll talk about that when I do it on the back of your hands in a few minutes. The next thing that we can invest in is our retinol system, which is our Clinical Solutions, and the boosters. I recommend you start just with the retinol and the calming milk. And then once your face acclimates in the next 4 to 6 weeks to the retinol system, then you can add the boosters. If you've used retinols or retin-A's in the past and you cannot use them, then you can go straight to the boosters. What am I doing with my head right now? Okay. So in the very beginning of the appointment, I'm already teaching them how to use the products when they get them home. Okay. So you're going to use your Volufarm, and you're going to supplement with your microdermabrasion twice a week because every 3 days new skin cells form underneath the old skin cells. So if you do it twice a week, weekends and Wednesdays, you always have fresh skin cells at the top. And then, of course, oil-free eye makeup remover. And what did I say about that? What does it do? It removes the eye makeup, loosens it up, and then conditions that eye area. Super smart. And then, of course, Clinical Solutions and the satin. So order of priority would be your skincare, microdermabrasion, your retinol system, and then your polishing, which is your satin lips and your satin hands. We like to get polished. So, and that's how I start. I do not start by having them do the satin hands. And the reason why is because during the show, they are going to try at the end, after they do their face, okay, cleanser and all that stuff, we're going to do on the back of their right hand. I'm going to say put on a little bit of cleanser, and you have to make sure, because they'll always dip with their right and put it on their left. Put that cleanser on the back of your hand. Okay, wipe it off. Remember all the great things that cleanser does. Now just take a little bit of your day or your night solution, whichever one, put it on the back of your right hand. We're in a hurry. We're just gonna put on a little bit of that foundation. How's that feel? How's that look? Do it to yourself tonight before you go to bed. Do it to yourself. Wow, smooth, pretty. Like, okay, now I say now it won't match because my face and my hand are two different colors. Okay. Now just put the foundation on the back of your left hand because that represents your skin without Mary Kay. And it goes on like tar. If you've done satin hands, you've already removed all their dead skin cells. Okay. And then you say, okay, so ladies, the way to remember how important your skincare is, do you want to be right with your skin or left behind?
Mhm.
And they laugh. And I say, because it's so tempting to say, I want the foundation and the cheeks and the eyes and the lips, because the reason why those products look so great on you is you prepared your skin.
Mhm.
We also did microdermabrasion on the back of the right hand, okay? Because when I demonstrate microdermabrasion, we don't do it on the face. We just do it on the back of the right hand. So they've already taken off all those dead skin cells. So that's my sets. If you want to get the entire bag, you can see that the entire bag retails for $3.99. If you want to get it with the repair set, that's an extra 90. So it's up to you wherever you want to invest and get your skincare going and wake up tomorrow feeling awesome, knowing you did the very best you could for your skin. And that's my opening and that's my close. It's very relaxed. I don't say your face is going to fall off or anything like that. I just say you just have to think about what is your self-care budget, because we all have a self-care budget, right?
Mhm.
And they'll go, I don't have a self-care budget. Well, okay. Do you get your hair done? Do you get your nails done? Do you go to the doctor? Do you go to the dentist? This is all part of your self-care budget. What am I doing with my head? Okay. So, and if you don't take the time, time's going to take you. So you can put all the money you want to in your hair. You can make your nails look great, but I can't walk around town like this. Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Get mugged.
I could, but I would look very scary. I would be cousin it. And so what I want you guys to do is I want you to think about taking care of this and this and this, and then we're going to work our way all the way down your body with Mary Kay. Okay. All
Mhm.
right. So, and the bag helps because it's right there in front of them. This is what I zip open to actually take the product out, put it in there, and I put it right back in. So at the end of the party, I literally can roll it up and put it back in my little wagon. Because I have my little pink wagon. They love that. It's adorable. Even in my own home, because 99% of my appointments are either virtually or they are here in my home. And I pull my little wagon, my little pink wagon, because I pull everything out of my office and put it right there in the kitchen because that's the best lighting at the kitchen table. And it also sends the message, you don't need a studio. You don't need a special area. You can have if you have a kitchen table and windows, score.
Mhm.
Then I have them take their profile card and I say, okay, I'm going to meet with Sayonara first because she's got an appointment to get to. And you other ladies, what I want you guys to do is just make out a wish list on the back of your profile card. You can use, this is the closing sheet that the company recommends, where I'm going to show y'all how to get to that on InTouch. If you want to give little freebies or discounts away, you just write it on there. Better yet, have them write it on there, but you have to have your own master that you remember. But I'm going to show y'all how to get to that in just a second. Okay, so let's go to our, let me see. Let's go to our slideshow and I'm going to jump right in there and show you guys. Okay. want to show y'all. Where's it? Where's it? Okay, there's our opening and our close. I'm going to talk about that in a second. We'll go backwards before we go forward. So here's the sheet right here that I just showed you guys. And the way you get to this, thought I had directions here. No, I guess I didn't. Yeah, there it is. The way you get to it is you go to marykntouch.com selling, selling. So we're going to do that right now. And I'll even back up one more step for you guys. Let's go to the main page and just go to education. Go to selling. Left click on it. Look at these cute girls. And I just go all the way down to closing set sheets. Click on that. Sometimes you have to click twice. And the first time it took me right there, and then the second time it did this. So you may have to search a little bit, okay? So this is where it landed. So I'm just going to scroll down until I can get to the closing sheets. If I can find it. It worked earlier. It did. I just kept going down until I found it. The first time it went straight to it. And then after that, it didn't. So just keep going down until you get to the closing sheet. This is the pampering closing sheet.
Okay.
This is the skincare closing sheet. This is the color closing sheet. What I recommend if you're doing a color party or a color appointment, I would not use the roll-up bag. I would use a nice display tray. The pampering closing sheet, I would definitely use a roll-up bag there, and I would use a roll-up bag for the skincare closing sheet. And then you just click on it. I left clicked on it. You download it right here where it says download, and you can print it out. You can also right click on it, copy the image, and put it in your own sheet. So download it and then print it out. So this is going to talk about the Miracle Set, the 4-in-1, all that. Then it's going to talk about the repair, the Beyond Ultimate. Let me go back to the slideshow so you can see it better. And then what I do is if they get the Ultimate Miracle Set, they can choose their foundation or the eye cream as a gift. And I don't normally say free, but I wanted to make it clear to you guys, but I would just say gift with purchase, okay? If they get the repair set, they can get their foundation as a gift with purchase, or they can get any mask at half price. And that does include the biocellulose, okay? The Clear Proof, if they get the entire set, they get the charcoal mask at half price. Once they start using that mask, they will use it forever. And if they get the new Mary Kay skincare line, they can choose the mask at half price and either the charcoal if they're oily skinned or the moisture rich mask if they're dry skinned. And that's just what I offer. So you might have this, you know, right there in front of them printed out, and you say, okay, now take your marker and where it says Ultimate Time-Wise Miracle Set, write eye cream or foundation and put a big heart over those two products because that's what you'd get as a gift with purchase, one of those. With the repair set, any mask at half price, any mask at half price. So write mask, half price, 50% off. Clear Proof, right, charcoal, 50% off. For the skincare line, right, mask, half price, charcoal or moisture rich. And then the purifying line, if you decide to invest in that, you can get your foundation as a gift with purchase. That's all I offer. There are people who say, oh, if you get this entire set, you get the roll-up bag free. Or if you get the Voluform set, you get the roll-up bag free. I just don't see the need. If they end up purchasing 300 or 400, I tell them the gift with purchase is also the roll-up bag. But it's a gorgeous bag, y'all, and it's worth 36.
Mhm.
So you want to be careful about giving that away. Okay? Make them earn it. It's a hostess gift or something like that. All right. Okay, let's stop our screen share. Do y'all have any questions about that so far? I'm going to give you my verbiage for opening and closing as well. Because if I'm doing a skincare appointment, virtually or in person, if I'm doing an appointment, to me, it's always also a marketing appointment. And the best way to do marketing is, I find, is to do it third person. So let's say all you guys are at my virtual party, and I say, okay, I want to go over a few facts about Mary Kay, the company, and how to start a Mary Kay business, because you might know somebody who could use, more versatility and how they're earning money, maybe hair and nail money, maybe a side hustle. Maybe they hate their current job. Maybe they just want more flexibility in their schedule. They want something to do while the kids are at school. So whichever way, if you know anybody, just keep your mind open while I share these facts with you, and be thinking about who you know would be great doing what I do, which is just basically sharing. That's it. Do you hear how laid back and calm and it's not formal.
Mhm.
Like we used to do it with, here is this, and here is a flip chart, and here is this page, and here is this page. And this is more of a conversation. It's more of a conversation, because Mary Kay's all about choices, and Mary Kay's all about designing your own skincare lines. But now they're saying it's so important that they buy things in sets versus piece by piece by piece. And it's funny, I inherited a customer from somebody, and she buys a cleanser a week later, a moisturizer a week later. That I'm like, Kelly, just order the whole thing at once. Well, I don't need everything at once. I go, but you're paying more in shipping. That's crazy. I don't give her a discount, and she has to pay for her own shipping. Maybe she just likes getting packages. I don't know. I don't get it, but to each its own. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. I want to go over some of the things, and we've gone over this before, but this is so good, and it so works. Okay, so when you're talking to somebody, you greet them and you ask their permission. Hey, Tasha, do you have a quick minute? What is the first thing she's going to say? Yes. Or she's going to say, not right now. Can you call me back? Okay. I'm in a challenge with my Mary Kay business. I'd love to have your support. Stop talking. What do you need? Well, before you start thinking this is going to be hard, I want to assure you this is going to be super simple. Are you open to hearing me out real quick? Sure. I'm in a challenge to add 30 awesome and fun women to my 2024 fall portfolio, and this is where you come in. If we were to schedule a virtual Zoom Mary Kay skincare and makeover show and tell party that lasts about 35 minutes, is there any reason why you couldn't invite 4 or 5 friends to jump on and hear about our top 5 products? Now, if you're doing the appointment in person, you can say, this is where you come in. If you were to schedule an in-person Mary Kay skincare and makeover show and tell party, why is it called show and tell? Because you don't necessarily put the products on their face.
Mhm.
I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, I have done in-person appointments where we do everything on the back of the hand. Not every woman today wants to take the time to take off her makeup and start all over. And most of them, if they do, they only take it off from the cheeks down. because I'm not doing a whole makeover on someone. It's show and tell. I'm going to show and tell some of our colors. I'm going to show and tell, talk about some of our mascaras, things like that. I'm going to show and tell our skincare. Do y'all have the placemat that's got the colors on it and everything from Mary Kay? Okay, if you don't, you can print it off from the company and it has all the colors and everything. And you just say, you know, and at our follow-up facial with friends, we're going to be able to pick out some colors just for you, but go ahead and start looking at them. If there's any that you would just love to take a sample, if I have a sample of it, I will give that to you with your purchase and throw it in your bag. What am I doing with my head?
Mhm.
I am a bobblehead at my appointments. Okay. I am a bobblehead. I am constantly smiling and nodding. And how's that sound? Good. Okay. Works for me. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Now, if someone really wants to get together with you and try all the products and all that, and you know you're going to be there for an hour and a half, that's fine. Do it. You do what's best for you. But I'm just saying, I am go, 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 go. Okay. I don't want to be a hairdresser. I don't want to be someone's therapist. I don't want to sit and do their nails for 2 hours. I am a get it done, because my customers know if they schedule an appointment with me from 12 to 1, they are walking in at 12 and they are walking out at 1.
Mhm.
There is none of this hang around all day. Okay. It's respect of your time. Let me ask you this. Do you make a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment and hang out for 3 hours?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. Now, if it's a girls' night out, if it's a bridal party, if it's a, we're going to do Mary Kay from head to toe, then I'm not promising that they're going to be out in 35 or 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay. And I tell them when we have a 45-minute appointment, I say, arrive on time and you'll leave on time. But if you arrive late, we're going to run late. Okay. So that's just how it works. All right. They need to respect your time. It's a business. A business. Okay. That's what Jules used to say. Business. All right. There's no pressure to purchase. If anyone wants me to follow up, they let me know. Who do you know would love to have a little girlfriend time, enter a drawing, and possibly love to be a VIP customer? Stop talking at that point. Okay, let's go to follow-up questions. Did you have fun? Do you have any questions for me? What did you write down that you would love to earn for 20% off at your skin session? Is weekday or weekend better? It's so much more fun to do, you know, to have a Mary Kay appointment with some friends. If I were to give you some gifts for having 3 friends join us, who would you like to join you? And you can say percentages, you can say that you're going to give them so much in credit, but I just say, if I were to give you some gifts, everybody likes gifts. Okay. All right. I'm in a leadership development program. I need to learn how to share how we make our money in Mary Kay. Who do you know could really use more income? Who do you know could use more flexibility? Who do you know? Okay. And then what you do is you just say, if you could just sit down with an appointment with myself and my director, she'll be on Zoom with us. Takes about 20 to 30 minutes to answer your questions. Is that something you'd be willing to do? Yes or no? Bam. That's it. Keep it easy. Now, we've talked about Lisa Madsen's beginning of her parties, and I kind of did this at the very beginning, but this is doing it a little bit harder sell. But saying these 4 things right here, if you will memorize these or just write them down and just read them, it's amazing how you can have people raise their hand. Okay. At your current job, do you have all the flexibility in the world? Raise your hand if you do. You want people moving. You want people answering. Okay. At your current job, are they constantly praising you for a job well done? Raise your hand. Anybody here get diamonds, cars, trips? Okay. At your current job, are you paid what you're worth? Raise your hand if you could promote yourself when you need to. Nobody? Okay, at your current job, if you gave your job your guts for the next 5 years, could you substantially change your financial situation? Raise your hand. If you really put yourself into your job for the next 5 years, how could you change your financial situation? Okay. Well, based on that, watch what I do and let's see if you have any questions. And then this is the closing appointments for your marketing appointment. There's 10 questions. Okay. We have all of this is on my website, but if you want me to, I will repost it on Shining Stars Facebook page. But these are basically, this is all the questions you ask right here. You know, we think we have to give people so much information. We have to tell them, you know, oh, this is how many products we have, and this is our average sales, and this is, you really don't. People either want a side hustle or they don't want a side hustle. So that's it. And if they start answering these questions and they start thinking, well, maybe a side hustle isn't a bad idea, then you can bring them around. But in the beginning, most people will know if they want more information about Mary Kay. Okay. All right. Any questions about how I do my shows? Because that's how I do my shows. That's how I've been doing it for over 30 years and it works. I mean, if it's not broke,
You fix it.
yeah. And guys, I keep it so relaxed, but I watch my time because I want them to know if they book a follow-up with friends with me, we're going to start on time, we're going to end on time, and that's it. Now, Sayonara, your culture is different.
Mhm.
Your culture is
Yeah.
different. When you get together with your girls, it's a party.
Mhm.
That's different.
Yes.
Right. But that's different than if we did, like, let's say you wanted me to help you do a virtual party. I send them a message and I say, I'm
Mhm.
so excited that Sayonara is allowing me to be her guest speaker at her virtual party. She's learning how to do virtual parties. So it's very important that we start on time and we end on time. And then if you want to stay later and you have questions, I'll hang around and answer all your questions. But that way they know the rules
Mhm.
right up front.
Mhm.
We're going to
Jen-
start on time.
Mhm.
We're going to end on time. Amy?
On
Yeah.
your virtual parties, are they actually trying on the makeup with you? Or you're just basically talking them through it?
It's QVC.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Are you
What?
sending samples or no?
Okay, if like anything I book for 2 weeks out, I'll send them a sample packet. But I cannot tell you how many times I say, okay, everybody get your sample packet out, and they go, oh, where'd I put it? And they end up just watching.
Mhm.
So
And I
better
do-
not sending.
I do this on the back of the hand and I show them and they see the difference. So if when I close with them, I'll say, if you're not sure you want to invest at these levels, we have travel size. We have travel size of the Miracle Set. I have travel size of the Value Firm. It retails for $35. It'll last you about a week. If you decide within 7 days, oh my word, I have to have the full size of this, I will take that 35 and I'll deduct it from the price of your set. Every single time they get the travel set, they call me within 2 days and they go, okay, I'm saving that for my next vacation. I want the full size set.
Mhm.
Okay. They don't get a gift with purchase if they do that. That is their gift with purchase. We'll make that your gift with purchase. And if you decide, you know what? I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't phenomenal. That's fine. Let's just start you with the Mary Kay Basic Skincare. Everything in there is $20. The cleanser, the moisturizer, all of it, the scrub, it's $20 a pop. At least you're taking care of your skin. It doesn't have any anti-aging properties, but you'll be taking care of your skin better than you are now. Because we're the number one direct sales company of skincare and color cosmetics in the world for the 2nd year in a row. So if you're going to invest in something, Don't you want the best? Even if you take the lowest level of skincare? I just had somebody order, gosh, 14 of the cleansers, 10? I'd have to look back at the sales tick. I think 10 of the moisturizers. And I said, this is not anti-aging. And she goes, I want the most basic skincare you have. I'm like, okay. The
Mhm.
customer's always right,
Always.
except when they're not. Most of the time they're not. Okay. Anyway, if that's what she wants, I'm not going to argue with her. Oh, I got to tell y'all something funny. I have a customer that she said, oh, I need to order this and this and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, and I need to order the Clear Proof from my son in Finland, but Amazon doesn't ship to Finland. I said, Eileen, why are you ordering Mary Kay off Amazon? She goes, oh, the whole time he was in college, I would just order off Amazon and have it sent to him. I said, can I educate you? And she said, sure. And I said, you have no idea how old that product is. If it's been kept in a good, clean, safe, cool area, like it's kept in my office, and you have no idea if it was stolen or not, please don't order Mary Kay off Amazon. Please don't. It comes with no guarantee whatsoever. And she's like, okay. I go, just ship it to him to Finland. Suck it up, Buttercup. But Amazon doesn't ship to Finland. I just went, y'all don't know what your customers are doing. Let me tell you, they're a bunch of crazy people out
Oh,
there.
I know.
Yeah, they do. They do crazy stuff. Okay. All right. We already missed that deadline. So, okay, guys, just to let you know, they're keeping the DIQ rules. 8 active team members. You grow from 8 to 24 in 3 months, and you're a director. So just letting you know, this promotion is still going on. We still have the medal program going on. The August Power Up form, everything on my website and the weekly email you get on Wednesday say it's due on the 3rd. But our recognition meeting for August is September 3rd. It's the Tuesday after Labor Day. So it's what, in 2 weeks? And so you can turn everything in on the 4th. Okay. If you turn it in on the 3rd or even on the 1st or 2nd, then, and you get recognition at our meeting on the 3rd, I guess you could just resubmit it if you want to, but you won't get those points. Okay. And the points have all stayed the same, although you can get more points now. Okay. You can get a lot more points than you used to. All right. Here's our senior consultant teams. Here's our red jacket teams. Again, due on September 4th, because our meeting will be on the 3rd. Give yourself 15 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet. So if you see yourself here, give yourself 15 points. And then 15 points for being on live or post your takeaway by Wednesday. And that would be, what's tomorrow's date? I don't even know. Tomorrow's date is the 21st. Thank you, the 21st. And you get 5 entries into our August cash challenge. Again, trying to encourage you guys, tracking. You think you do Mary Kay all the time. You think you talk to everybody. Really? Let's track it. Let's track it and see how much activity you're actually doing. Our queen, which is not present, 25 points for being queen of sales. Jamie had over a $400 week, but I don't know where she is. So no queen tonight. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys, goodie bags. Oh my word. Make up goodie bags. You can give it to teachers. You can give it to nurses. You can give it to anybody you do business with, anybody you run into, anybody you strike up a conversation with. I would love to give you a little love you bag. Put in, now we can't use chocolate here. And Vicky probably can't either, because it'll melt, but get those little, red and white Starburst hard candies, or, hard candies are the cheapest candies to get at the grocery store and Walmart. Give yourself a couple of little pieces in there, put in your business card, put in a little lipstick bubble or an eyeshadow. I like to give color cards. And when I do my goodie bags, I actually have a ribbon that's blue, green, or brown. And
Mhm.
so I actually give them whatever their eye color is, because women love to play with stuff like that. But even if you just have lipstick bubbles, or you just have eyeshadow, little anything, just something for them to play with, to say, I've got a little sample in there. And you always have to say this: Vicki, it was so nice meeting you. I just want to give you this little gift bag today. Now, all my information is in there, my cell number, my email, my full name. Would you mind terribly giving me yours so I can follow up with you? My information is in there. Would you mind terribly giving me yours? I've only had probably not more than two people ever say, whose iPhone? Ever say, this might be my next call. They're getting on early. It's not supposed to be till 5:30. Oh, well. I only say, hey, who's iPhone 4?
That's me.
Hey. I'm gonna mute you.
Me, who?
I don't know.
It's me.
Uh,
We got a bad connection. Can you hang up and try again? Okay, that's how I get rid of her. Okay, so I'm like, okay, you're 45 minutes early. Anyway, so what you can do is when you set it, I've only had two people say, when I say my information's there, well, that's okay, I'll contact you. And that's when I say, okay, no problem. I look forward to hearing from you.
Mhm.
But guys, when I get someone's number, I put it in my phone right then. I would put sayonara, here's your cell, that's your cell, right? I'm going to text you right now with my information. And now they've got your information when you text them. Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait to set up your glamour appointment, or I can't wait to meet your friends, or I can't wait to give you some fun gifts for being a hostess. There's a trend right now where people are getting back together for social events,
Mhm.
virtually and in person. I know that there's a whole new thing of COVID, but people are so over COVID. And you can say, I'm very careful about, making sure that everything is clean. You won't use anything that anybody else uses. All of our samples are individualized. So I just want you to know that everything will be super clean for you. Okay. And usually they're okay with that.
Mhm.
Have y'all had anybody say, I don't want to get together because of COVID lately?
Mhm.
They're dying to get together. And I will tell you, there was a speaker at seminar that talked about martinis and makeovers, and margaritas and makeovers, and mimosas and makeovers. And,
One colors.
the funny thing is that they can't drink more than one drink, because you're not going to let them drink and drive. So, you have one little mimosa set up for each guest, and you don't pour anymore.
Mhm.
Don't make a pitcher of margaritas. Well, make a pitcher of margaritas, real barely any alcohol in it. Pour them, have them sitting out, and then and you don't have another pitcher sitting there. Like I've seen women do the come wine about your skin parties, and it's wine, they put out wine and they have all these bottles. I'm like, no, 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 no.
Red and white.
Red or white. And then once you pour it, you put it away. There is no, that's not what we do. It's okay to be a little social, but if they have to
you
drive
know
home,
them.
yeah. Very important. I like muffins and makeovers. I think that's super fun in the mornings. It's just one of my favorite things to do. So you can do happy hour appointments. I know it's late there. You guys are tired. You know, you can do happy hour appointments. And I just say, get happy about your skin. Do y'all know you can buy wine that's non-alcoholic?
Mhm. I use it.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I
Mhm.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah,
And sugar-free wine now too.
yep. Yep. So,
Wow.
yeah. Especially if you're having something at your house, because if somebody leaves your house and you've given them a lot to drink and they get in a wreck, you can be sued. Just saying. I'd rather they eat anyway. I'm half
Mhm.
Jewish. I feed the world. Okay. So y'all understand how to use these, right? Right?
Mhm.
Right? You understand how I did all this? You understand how to find the closing sheets?
Mhm.
Put your own little discounts on there. I do use this one a lot just because it gives so many opportunities. It doesn't have the new Simple Solutions Mary Kay skincare on it. Because I don't have a lot of young 15 to 20-year-olds. But if you want to do mother and daughter makeovers, that's something you're going to want to talk about is the Simple Solutions Mary Kay skincare line. And we learned about that last week. So it's just basically a cleanser, a scrub, moisturizer, toner. It's a basic skincare. It replaces the botanicals. Okay. Any questions? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go because apparently people are already jumping on my 5:30 and I'm ignoring them. But you guys, thank you so much for being on. Give yourself, well, I'll actually put you in 5 times in the drawing. And if anybody watches this video, make sure that you go to Shining Stars Facebook page and post your takeaway from tonight's training sesh and fun girlfriend time. And I will see you guys. If not sooner, I'll see you in a week. Go sell something, guys.
Did today. It was a good day.
Okay.
You'll know next week.
Okay. I'm excited. Let's all have $1,000 week.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Tell all your customers, I'm going for a grand week. How much Mary Kay do you need right now? Just ask them. How much Mary Kay do you need? Got it?
Got it.